Okay, y'all ready to go live?
I'm ready.
Ethan, y'all ready to go live?
You push the buttons around here.
Carebear, it's on you.
1.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Speakeasy, sophisticated sports talk with two of the best in the game.
Is that me?
Two of the best in the game. I'll get to it. I'll get to it for sure. Mr. Emmanuel Acho. We're talking millionaire, playboy, philanthropist, as they call Tony Stark in the movies, but they call him that in real life. And we also
Everybody
got
calm down.
2-5.
Two live.
The shiftiest. The most dynamic. All decade. I'm talking about LaShawn, Shady, McCoy in the building.
Are we related?
You know, we might be.
Yo, from now on, I'm calling you on Christmas, on my birthday. I'll put you on speakerphone and just bring me in just like that.
I'm gonna have to.
I get it's only the second day, but can you please put this away? Can you please, like, I
my
get
goodness.
it's only the second day, but can we please, like, act like you've been here before?
You gotta
We're
stay
in
a little
Speakeasy.
hydrated.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
You're not supposed to bring a flask into the Speakeasy.
No, you can't do that.
Care Bear, what is on the menu for today?
Well, fellas, we had the Dynasty question. We had Patrick Mahomes laying horizontal and throwing an accurate football. We had everybody in Brazil going crazy. Karol G putting on a performance that I will be watching again and again. But most importantly,
What happened?
What
happened? What happened?
we got to ask you, is Justin Herbert still a social media quarterback?
Oh, because he be hating on him.
That's
he
nasty.
Be hating on
That's
him.
nasty. That's nasty.
This
Nasty
picture
work.
is from like 3 years ago. I didn't even have a goatee back then. You asking me questions from 3 years ago.
I look, it's grown in, and you got to answer it now. Shady, can you believe that?
Yeah,
Can you believe that?
I was there for this.
That's nasty.
Yeah. I tried
Okay,
to-
look. Give credit where credit is due. Justin Herbert absolutely balled today. 318 passing yards. I believe another 46 on the ground. But more importantly, he made the plays when they mattered most. Justin Herbert with his legs to steal the game on third down. A guy to have it play against Steve Spagnuolo, one of the best, if not the best defensive coordinators in all of football, against the top 5 defense from last year. Justin Herbert absolutely cooked. But here's the thing. We know that he has the physical ability.
Okay.
I don't care to see the miraculous throws. I've seen those before. I care to see the fact that Justin Herbert closed the game.
Yeah.
That's what matters to me. Remember, Justin Herbert, playoffs, first time he went there, he didn't close the game. So the growth for me and Justin Herbert is we're seeing him level up. No Sierra. But we're seeing him make the next moves and take the next steps.
Yeah.
That was what was most impressive to me.
No, that was good. And that's good to hear you say that because I watched you start this whole social media quarterback, and I always thought Justin Herbert was really, really good. But I will say this. It was good to see him battle against Patrick Mahomes and then finish the job.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of games where he gets close, and
Yeah.
then loses. Out of the 8 meetings that they have up, it's like 7-1 Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
So that was good to get that confidence. Because you go against one of the best, you got to show up, and he's never really showed up and closed the game out like you said.
Incredibly well said.
So that was good to see.
Here's what I think. When Herbert's gone up against quarterbacks in the past, y'all got to remember, it was the playoffs last year, Justin Herbert versus C.J. Stroud. It was C.J. Stroud that made the game-changing plays. It was C.J. Stroud who took off with the longest run of his career in the playoff game and a got-to-have-it moment. If you looked at this game, Justin Herbert had a 19-yard scramble.
Yeah.
When did he have that 19-yard scramble?
Last play of the game?
When it mattered most.
Play of the game, you could suggest when it mattered most. Not all plays are created equal in a game of football. That's why I hate when coaches say, not one play lost the game. That's a lie. Sometimes one play did lose a game.
Yeah.
And sometimes one play can win a game. That 19-yard scramble by Justin Herbert, I would suggest that helped win the game. Not to mention, Rashawn Slater, out for the season. Rookie running back out of North Carolina and Omarion Hampton. Quentin Johnson, everybody says he has the dropsies. Keenan Allen, he didn't really contribute last year with the Chicago Bears, and now he's back. And Ladd McConkey, a second-year player, that's who Justin Herbert's depending on. And he gave us 318 yards, 3 tugs, no picks. My hat, if I was wearing one, I'm tipping it, I'm tipping it.
And he was the reason why they really won. I will say this, though. I'm happy to see it because sometimes you get a narrative on you, it can stick with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
100%.
I think when he can change that narrative, a lot of things about him, and change that corner, he'll be better. And he needs games like this to be like his prove-it period.
The narrative on Justin Herbert has been that he can't win the big one.
There you go.
On the flip side, Patrick Mahomes and these Chiefs have always been able to win the big one, especially against AFC West competition. So the question for you guys is the Chiefs' dominance over at this point?
Man.
I do not want to be the first person on this train. So I'm going to be the one sprinting to the train after it's gone when everybody's like, Chiefs dominance is over train. I'm going to be catching up to it late. But I'm going to be at the stop. I'm going to be at the stop. Because if you watch the Chiefs last year, one of the best teams in football, obviously, and one of the best teams in history, if you look at their record, they won close games.
Yeah.
But remember, the Chiefs beat the Chargers, I think it was by 7 the first time they played last year. Then the second time the Chiefs played the Chargers last year, they beat them by 2 on a field goal to end the game. Now, this time, they lose to the Chargers. I'm not great at math, but if you just look at the trajectory of the Chiefs and the Chargers are doing this. You lose big, you lose close, you win. So I would suggest that if there were ever a time for the Chiefs' dominance to be over, it would be now. Think about who's in the Chiefs division, fellas.
Who?
Pete Carroll, Hall of Fame coach.
Come on, man.
Sean Payton, Hall of Fame coach. Harbaugh, I won't suggest he's a Hall of Fame coach because he didn't win the Super Bowl, but he's been to a Super Bowl and he's been to a natty. If there was a time for the dominance to be over, 2-5, why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me like that?
Them boys can't hold Andy Reese job.
Today they did.
Man, you crazy.
Today they did.
Don't you not never.
Today they did.
Don't you not never
Today
ever
they
in
did.
your life bring up them coaches with Andy
And clean
Reese.
your glasses.
You crazy?
Clean your glasses.
Yo, this is the real truth. I'm going to say no. Because the Chiefs look like the same team I've seen for the last 3 years. They do.
Wow.
They can't beat man coverage.
Yeah, that's true.
They can't bump around. They can't do that.
That's true.
Patrick Mahomes, I said, find a way to save these boys. He did it for 3 years.
Yeah.
You gonna let one game think differently about it?
Yeah. How much do you think they were impacted by? I mean, we saw very first drive, Xavier Worthy, their first round pick from a couple years ago, go out. How heavily do you think they were impacted by that injury?
I think he's really, really good. He's still young.
Yeah.
But I'm watching the same thing. They for the last 3 years, they have guys that got some speed, but nobody can beat man coverage.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right?
no, I mean,
that's why they
looked like they
brought
could.
Hopkins last year, though.
Yeah.
Nobody beat man
But
coverage.
here's my problem, bro.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
And on the defensive side, they're not getting no pressure. I don't know what's going on with Chris Jones. What it is, I don't know, but they got to get something because how they play is, right, the last 3 years, when they haven't been their best, we're going to find a way to win with Patrick Mahomes, right? Hopefully the defense makes some plays, keep the game close, and then Pat wins it all. That's what he's been normally doing. But now, it happened today, but this has been happening for the last 3 years. So I don't jump off the ship yet when they've been doing the same thing in the last 3 years.
But the difference is, 2-5, think about it. The last 3 years, though it's marginal, the Chiefs have taken steps back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been marginal, so we haven't noticed. And the Chiefs are still getting the Super Bowls, so we don't really care. But the last 3 years, the offense has been pretty stagnant.
Yeah.
You know, Patrick Mahomes' numbers haven't been gaudy. And if we're being really real, Chiefs putting a lot on Patrick Mahomes' plate, bro, and he only got one fork and one knife. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I don't.
2-5.
Really?
Pat, if anybody gonna make something happen, I don't care if he gotta kill a bear with a fork and knife. He gonna get it done because Patrick, he's just that good. And the last thing, real quick about Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, like we wait. I watched them win championships or a championship going upfield, verticals, everything, explosive offense, right? And then we get to an era where they're not doing that and they're winning games by 3, by 1, right? But they're still winning. I just don't want you to think differently because they lost tonight. Because the same way they played tonight, they did the same way for 3 years.
Let me ask y'all this, though. When was the last time, and there's an answer, I don't know the answer. I'm doing live television right now. Shout out to y'all watching the chat. The Chiefs have now lost 2 games in a row, and the offense has looked putrid in both. Let's not get it twisted. In 2 different seasons. Last year, you lose to the Eagles getting beat down. Then you start this season. We're expecting to see a younger, more rejuvenated team. Obviously, Xavier Worthy got hurt. I know Xavier Worthy. Personally, we know Xavier Worthy. Shout out to the Longhorn boy. I know he got hurt. But are the Chiefs that dependent on one man, fellas? Like, are the Chiefs, without Xavier Worthy, you're telling me you're nothing? Like, you're nothing without Xavier Worthy. That's what you want to tell me offensively?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if he played, it would look similar. He's a fast guy. He's fast, but he hasn't shown me he can just beat one-on-one coverage in and out every play.
Fair.
But they're the same Chiefs. I'm just confused on, you keep saying that the Chargers were doing this. So what were the Chiefs doing? They were just staying still, right?
The Chiefs have been
because
doing
they
this.
at the top, right? It just looked different. 4 or 5 years ago when they was playing,
But
it looked different.
At what point do we have to care is what I'm trying to say, 2-5. Like, if you hear and teams is doing this on you, eventually a team is going to pass you.
I gave you 3 years of the same production. It looks this. Y'all can't tell me tonight it didn't look the same.
The defense did not look the same.
The defense didn't
The
look the same.
defense don't get cooked like this.
Offense.
Fair.
Look the same.
Yeah, but remember, last year, the reason the Chiefs got...
Sorry.
Can you stop?
And you know what? It looked good. I had to do that.
You look better than the Chiefs did. I give you that much.
But I'm saying,
wow.
Absolutely. No, the look looked good. Sorry.
For sure.
What
For
you
sure.
saying?
last year the reason the Chiefs were this good was because of the defense.
Yeah.
If the defense is not going to be as good as they were last year,
Yeah.
Chiefs got problems. Chiefs got big problems.
Is this a bad sign for the Chiefs, or is this going to be what they are this season? Was it just a bad game, or is this going to be what their defense is? Because when we really look at it, obviously they get the benefit of the doubt. They went against the Eagles' offensive line last year. Right now, they're going up against the Chargers' offensive line without Rashawn Slater, and they cannot get pressure.
No
They're
pressure.
also letting Quentin Johnson dice them up today.
No pressure.
Is this a problem for the rest of the season? Are the Chiefs' defense and does that offense need to be able to step it up more?
I would say this, 2-5, if I may, big
go
dog.
defense
Viewers
first?
at home, I'm about to say something. I'm about to say something. I hope y'all are listening. You in the YouTube chats, we're about to holler at y'all momentarily. It's a bad sign for the Chiefs. Let me take my glasses off. It's time to have a serious conversation. It's a bad sign for the Chiefs. We have to remember the Chiefs won games last year because of defense. If the Chiefs' defense is not elite, the Chiefs are in trouble. The Chiefs won games last year because of blocks, field goals. The Chiefs won games last year because of fourth down stops. The Chiefs won games last year because they were able to limit the Chargers when the Chargers were trying to go down the field by one possession. This time, the Chiefs could not do that. If the Chiefs' defense is not elite, they are in trouble. If the Chiefs do not generate a pass rush, they are in trouble. If the Chiefs do not find a way to better protect Patrick Mahomes, they are in trouble. If the Chiefs do not find better depth at the wide receiver position, they are in trouble. Rashid Rice is not coming back to save you. Xavier Worthy does not look like he is coming back anytime soon to save you. The running game, Isaiah Pacheco and Kareem Hunt, they do not look like they are saviors. If the Chiefs do not generate help and generate help quickly, they are in trouble. Let me put these back on.
Wow.
Let me put them back on.
Wow.
Go ahead.
So wait, you said that was for serious. You took them off.
I took them off.
So right now you're not serious.
I'm not serious.
what's happening with y'all right now, man?
I'm just
What's
trying to
going
figure out. He
on?
said the glasses was. He made some points though. He made some points. I can't even really argue. He made some points. I will say this though, like, just Andy Reid being so good and knowing how good Patrick Mahomes is, they're gonna figure a way to find out how to do it because they did it before. You know, when the offense was struggling, we all panicked. They didn't panic. Another thing on defense, Spags is so good. They gotta do something, right? So I'm waiting to see how these next 3 games go for the Chiefs. But tonight it didn't look good. I didn't see no real pressure.
What about this
But
fact?
real quick, I think of how he makes moves at the right time.
Yeah.
Brett Veach is really, really good. I know him very, very well.
He's
But
brilliant.
I think they gotta go out there and get a pass rusher somewhere somehow.
But Brett Veach doesn't necessarily believe in that.
Yeah, like during the season.
Yeah, of course. Brett Veach is a win from within kind of guy.
Yeah.
And they have the dudes, at least historically they have. It's the same Chiefs defensive line from last year. Chris Jones is there. Karlaftis is there. Dana is there. I believe Leo Chenal is there. Omenihu is there. It's the same defensive line from last year. The Chargers offensive line, if we're being honest, they just won that battle. They gave him that work. We're supposed to have Chiefs defensive lineman Charles Omenihu join the show later in the show. Now, he lost, so I'm going to see if my dog still wants to come on. I give him grace if he doesn't.
Yeah.
But I'm more concerned with this. And YouTube chat, we're going to get to y'all right after I get this question answered because I need you, Kier, and I need you, Shady, to answer this question. Is the Chiefs dynasty on pause? I won't say over, but I will say on pause. What we don't talk about enough is this. The Patriots had a 10-year gap where they stopped winning Super Bowls.
That's true. They did, yeah.
You feel me? 2004, they won a Super Bowl. They didn't win another Super Bowl till 2014.
Yeah.
So we act like the Patriots just won every Super Bowl every year in a row.
Right.
But there was a 10-year gap.
You're right.
He won 3, and then there was a large gap between.
Right.
Is this the beginning of that Chiefs 10-year gap? Like, if the Chiefs are going to mirror what the Patriots did, Bill Belichick, Andy Reid, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Chiefs won 3 Super Bowls in 4 years. Patriots, I think, won 3 Super Bowls in 4 years. If the Chiefs are going to be that mirror of the Patriots, 2-5, Carebear, is this the beginning of the 10-year gap? Viewers, can we ask that, Trey? Can you ask the chat?
Yeah.
Is this the beginning of the hiatus
gap.
of the gap? Is the dynasty over?
I will say this. When you look at what Tom Brady had with that first 3 championship run with the Patriots, they had a completely different core than what they had later on.
Yeah.
So you're looking at guys like Chris Jones, Travis Kelce. Are they going to win their next championship with those 2 being the other superstars on the team along with Patrick Mahomes? Tom Brady had Teddy Bruschi. He had Gay. He had Asante.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Asante was like later on. But yeah, no, exactly.
He had Willie
Those are
McGinnis.
completely
He had
different.
Mike Vrabel. He had Vince Wilfork.
Exactly.
And then he completely rebuilt it when he had Rob Gronkowski. And then had the second Dante Hightower. He had Patrick Chung. Like, Bill Belichick did have 2 different eras of the dynasty.
Yeah.
To me, right now, the Chiefs are almost in dominant purgatory. It sounds like an oxymoron, but they're in that middle holding ground of your best players are no longer top 2 players at their position.
Yeah.
Like Travis Kelce used to be a top 2, number 1 player at the position. Chris Jones, maybe he still is, maybe just had a quiet game, a top 2 player at the position.
Yeah,
the Chiefs are kind of in that era, I believe, that the Patriots were in, where you don't yet have that fresh crop of new elite talent, but you're still on the heels of that last crop of Hall of Fame talent.
You saying something real quick. Don't you ever talk about cornerbacks and you going to say Gay before Asante Samuel.
Okay, I hear you. That was amazing.
You owe me $5. You owe me $5. All right, never again. Speak easy. I need a drink. All right.
Hey, can we go ahead, Dubai?
Yeah, because that pissed me off. Asante Samuel.
Can we tap in with the chat?
We're going to tap in with the chat.
Let's tap in with the chat.
Thank you for all of you guys that were involved with the voting on the community tab. We asked, does the Chiefs' loss tonight mark the beginning of the end? 60% said no, they're fine, but 40% said yes, they are in hot water.
No.
And we also had some fun comments here. Goodnight Munchie said Patrick is declining, and that's the reason why they're struggling.
He declining.
Hold on. What's the name? What's the username?
Goodnight Munchie.
Hey, good night. Give me my one shot. Hey, good night, Munchie. Good night.
Yeah.
Good night.
Ahead,
Good night. Might have been too many munchies there.
Next comment, please. Good night, Munchie. You
Pat was
tripping.
balling.
Next comment.
So Gunna said Shady got to be real. He kept defending them all season last year, and look what happened. They got popped by the Eagles. You can't keep defending them, Shady.
Wait.
He said,
Listen, I ain't defending nobody. I was keeping it real. You can't tell me a team that's been in the Super Bowl the last, 3-4 years?
Yeah.
What are we talking about? They got beat on by my boys,
Yep.
but they got there. Hey, Gunna, hey, relax, brother.
In all honesty, Gunna, get a more creative name. How many Gunners are there right now?
Nah, just too many Gunners.
Like,
It's a Gunna with the O. It's like I was gonna do something.
Oh, Gunna.
Not Gunna. Oh,
It's a little different. Yeah.
Wait, I think that's Ghana, actually.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's G.
Out of respect.
Yeah,
Out of
Ghana.
respect.
Is he
Ghana. I'm
Is he
gonna
African?
do it. Yeah, no.
No, it would have been Ghana.
Ghana.
Oh, yeah.
Ghana.
Gunna.
Ganyan. You know what I mean? Yeah, no. Oh, I also got another one from Nicholas Oz. Hey, Carebear, why is Mahomes running so much? I love that the scrambles are successful, but he needs to toss the rock as much as possible. That speaks to the offensive line.
2-5, what you think, bro? Why am I running
That's
so
a
much?
true fan right there. He's running because he has no time. And listen, you don't want to get hit. That's why I kept getting the hell out there. He was getting hit.
Here's my fear, though. Patrick Mahomes had 57 rushing yards. The next Chiefs leading rusher only had 25 rushing yards. And then Kareem Hunt, I believe, only had about 14 rushing yards. That's not sustainable. If we're being honest, it's not sustainable. So I don't like. You're right. I don't like how he's running so much.
I know you don't like it, but you've been not liking it.
Yeah, that's fair.
And they ended up with
back in the Super
That's
Bowl.
all I'm trying to tell y'all boys.
I wanted to shift the conversation with you guys now to the Chargers.
Ooh.
The Chargers looked amazing. I think a lot of people are under. I think they're looking past the fact that not only have the Chiefs been in Super Bowls, but they have dominated the AFC West.
Yeah.
I'm here to ask. I'm not even caring about the AFC West. After what I saw tonight, are the Los Angeles Chargers a Super Bowl dark horse this season?
I've been said yes.
I like that, man. Yeah.
I've been said yes. When the Chargers acquired Harbaugh, everything changed. Y'all hear me when I say this? If y'all don't hear nothing else tonight, hear this. Jim Harbaugh's second year with the San Francisco 49ers, he went to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
His first year with the San Francisco 49ers, he went to the NFC Championship game. Last year was Jim Harbaugh's first year with the Chargers. No, he did not go to a championship game, but he did indeed go to the playoffs and turn that team around. It's now his second year with the Chargers. Again, his second year with the Niners, he went to the Super Bowl. It's now his second year with the Chargers. What's about to happen? You just beat, and you beat handedly, if we're being honest, the Kansas City Chiefs. Xavier Worthy wasn't there. I get it. But Rashawn Slater ain't there. Yeah. I don't care about y'all's excuses. Yeah. And remember, Omarion Hampton's only going to get better. Ladd McConkey's only going to get better. Quentin Johnson, hopefully he shows up. He's only going to get better. He's still a first-round pick, 6'4", 215 pounds. Hear me when I say this, that the Chargers are legitimate AFC contenders, bro. Legitimate.
And if you look at the offense, they got really big offensive linemen, right? And they can run the ball at will.
Yep.
I think the way Herbert's playing, this is elite football right
Yes,
here.
it is.
Right? You getting yards, doing your thing, you're not turning the ball over. And then I look at this, the wide receiver position. They got possession receivers, they got one-on-one receivers, they got everything you need. I think on the defensive side, they still look good. They got pressure when they needed to. They defended well. They did a lot of man coverage. That let me know that you're not scared to cover.
Correct.
So, yeah, I like what they got going on. I don't think they're going to win the division. I don't know if they're going to do that.
Yeah.
But I do think they're going to playoffs and make some noise.
But here's the thing, though, 2-5.
What's that, brother?
This win is going to end up being gigantic. And the reason I say this is I don't know who's home and who's away. But y'all in the chat, let us know. Who was the home team? Was the home team the Chiefs or was the home team the Chargers?
I believe
y'all smarter
the
than me.
Chiefs.
Shit, I always make Brazil my home.
So
The Chargers were the home team in that one.
Okay, so they still got to then go to Arrowhead.
Yeah.
Oh, see,
The reason I think this game is going to end up being monumental, the AFC West is going to be incredibly close. The Broncos already made the playoffs last year. The Chargers made the playoffs last year. And the Chiefs made the playoffs last year.
I mentioned the Raiders.
But
I just wanted to see your reaction to that one. That was funny.
the AFC West put 3 teams into the playoffs last year. And that same AFC West is only going to get better because of Sean Payton's second year with his quarterback.
Yeah.
It's Jim Harbaugh's second year with his quarterback. And Pete Carroll is still an elite head coach. So all I know is this. It's only going to be more difficult for these Chiefs to go far.
Yeah, when Rashee Rice get back, though, that's their one-on-one receiver, though.
Yeah.
Big, physical, strong, great after the catch. I think he'll make a big difference.
Hey, before we holler at our folks on Twitter, YouTube, y'all was clowning us yesterday for the lighting and the audio. We good? Are you happy?
Yeah.
Are you happy now, YouTube?
This what you wanted to see.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't this what you've been waiting for?
This is the Speakeasy, baby. This is what we do
They
out
said
here,
something
man.
about the lights.
Nah, yesterday. Yesterday y'all was on. Yesterday y'all was on.
It was acting like the lights was too bright.
Yeah, because Acho ain't pay his light bill. That's what happens. Pay your bills, bro.
It was a little too
It's
shady in
because
here.
I had to
Pay
pay
your
your
bills.
salary, Shady. That's why I couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford it. Okay.
No, absolutely. No, we have, what an incredible game we saw tonight, though. The Chargers looking unbelievably dominant. Now, Justin Herbert, his performance, I wanted to talk a little bit more about that. 25 of 34, 318 yards, 3 touchdowns. Is this something that's sustainable? Last season, they were a run-heavy team. He has the targets now. If Quentin Johnson can keep catching the ball the way that he did tonight, is he going to be in an MVP conversation possibly this season?
Absolutely.
He has the talent.
Absolutely. Reminder, I'm going to say it often. People still mad at me. I'm an MVP voter. This was an MVP caliber performance.
Wow.
And it wasn't just the stats. I hate just looking at stats. It was making the plays that matter when they matter most.
Yeah.
Big-time players make big-time plays. When
In big-time games. I mean, hello.
Hello.
Wait, don't make it about me.
Relax. Bring it back here. Bring it back here. Justin Herbert put on an MVP performance. The world already loves Justin Herbert. They've been waiting for this.
Yes,
like they've been praising him like he's been playing like this when he even hasn't. So yes, he will absolutely, if he continues this up, be an MVP candidate. Here's what I want to know from you, though, Shady.
I think so, though, bro. Because, like, they really are a run offense first team.
Yeah.
Greg Roman is their offense coordinator. I had him in Buffalo.
Yeah.
He wants to run that ball.
Yeah.
But now if you have a quarterback that actually can throw the ball super well and super accurate and can scramble when he needs to, it makes the team, like, difficult to guard.
Yeah.
Like, for example, if you watch the first possession, the Chiefs was lined up for stop the run. And they threw Quentin a 5-yard play action pass that went up for, like, 30, 40 yards.
Yep.
So I'm just thinking, like, overall, the defense is still solid. And offensively, bro, they're going to be hard to beat because they can do so many different things.
What's up with Twitter, bro? I know it's always popping.
I mean, as you know, Twitter's always ready to flame someone, no matter how much they've done. You know, they're saying Patrick Mahomes without the ref is looking like Dylan Raiola out there.
Come on.
Like,
No, real quick. I ain't want to get too crazy, though, but Dylan, he gotta stop this, though, bro.
What's your thoughts about that? I'm actually
Yo,
curious.
like, it's too much.
He came out and said before the season started, you know, I can't help that I look like him, but the same number, the same accessories.
The warm-up, the celebrations, the hair.
Hold on. This is disrespectful.
Wow.
Yeah, no, this is crazy.
This is disrespectful.
It's crazy.
Like, every now and then tweets are funny. This is offensive.
Yeah.
Who is this? Sleeper HQ, you need to get kicked off Twitter. You need to get your account suspended.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful.
That's definitely what I used to do fantasy football.
Because Pat
Sure,
still
they need to go.
That was wild right there, though.
Absolutely. No, I think the discourse is going to be funny this season. The Chiefs won a lot of close games last year.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
Is this now the turn of them not pulling those games out? Harrison Butker, usually a very clutch kicker, he missed the extra point that really allowed the Chargers to get that momentum to go back. I'm saying, is this the beginning of the end? Really, it feels like it. It really does feel like it. Did they start losing close games?
It's one game. You ever take Viagra before, man?
Huh?
What?
You ever take Viagra? It's like on a weekend, you having
Hold
fun.
on. Yesterday on Mike's, I need to make sure I heard right. Did you just ask?
You said on the weekend having
Has
fun.
Kieran ever taken Viagra
take
before?
a Viagra
He
before.
only just turned 27.
I just turned 27, man. I've never needed it, to be honest with you.
27, 17. Okay,
Where is this question going?
No.
Hello?
I need you to land,
Can
bro.
somebody ask me
Because-
where is this question going?
Because real talk. So out of the 8 times that Justin Herbert's played Patrick Mahomes, he's 7-1.
Yep.
And everybody thinks if you take a Viagra, you're just gonna get ready right now. And sometimes Acho, it don't always work.
That's fair.
You get what I'm saying?
That's fair. Hold on. Charles O'Many hit me back. Chiefs defensive lineman. Let me message him back. Let me message him
Gonna
back.
get Chuck in the
It was
show a little
a
bit.
rough game.
It was.
It was a rough game. It was a rough game. There are no more promises. Sometimes when you lose, you just kind of have to humble it. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to tell you, everything just don't happen like that.
What else up on Twitter, bro? What else popping on Twitter, bro?
You know, they're saying a lot. We actually had a star-studded performance tonight.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
As you saw,
listening.
You know, we had Carol G out there doing the halftime show. As I said, Shady became a really big fan. You know, as of recent.
I heard somebody in here come bachata. I don't even know what bachata is.
Bachata's.
But is that like salsing it?
It's definitely a little bit of a salsa dance. But we also had a big time Neymar.
You gotta know this, man.
Neymar out there on the field with Odell Beckham.
Okay.
You know, enjoying retirement.
Yo,
is he officially retired?
Odell?
Yeah.
No. He said he's not. Don't say that.
Don't say nothing like
Odell
that.
will pull up on us and fight right now.
He's still gonna play.
Okay, my fault. Odell's still not retired, but he's out there with
Neymar talked to him the whole night. That was it.
Yeah, no. Now, fun fact about Neymar, I'm not sure if y'all know about Neymar.
What happened?
He plays soccer.
He does play soccer, but recently he is Brazilian. He's a superstar. Recently, it was revealed that a multi-millionaire in Brazil put Neymar in his will to receive every dollar he has ever earned.
How much?
A $726 million inheritance.
Do you know him?
No, he's just a fan. Shady. That was my question to you. Do you know anybody?
Wait. How rich?
726 million euros. So it's actually more than USD.
I should have played.
Think about how crazy that is.
Hey, now are you sure though?
I'm absolutely
because
sure.
I'm gonna look this thing up when we leave, and if you lie, I'm gonna be hot.
No, I'm serious. A $726 million inheritance.
Here's what I'm trying to figure out. My parents was born and raised in Nigeria. They grew up playing soccer.
Yeah.
And it's $700 million around here, and they encourage me to play football, the American kind?
Yeah.
I'm saying, if y'all could do it over again, would you play a different sport?
Nah. But mom and pop, they know you got funny knees. Look at your knees.
You're right.
They got funny knees.
I am not.
They knew how smart you was.
Absolutely, you do have some. You guys do have some interesting injuries in knees, for sure. Yeah, a little bit. I was gonna say though, we had some other news around the league.
What happened?
So Christian McCaffrey, if you know, last season it was a bit of a rough season. He had his calf injury that's been kind of lingering, and last year, you know, he had the announcement that, you know, I feel great, getting focused, I'm playing in Seattle on Sunday. And literally almost exactly a year apart, he comes out with another statement that's somewhat similar.
Bro, I don't trust him.
Yeah.
I don't trust fantasy football owners, you watching. If you got Christian McCaffrey, I hope you got insurance. I hope they got fantasy football insurance.
Wow.
Christian McCaffrey, last year, he spent more time in in Russia? Where was he getting that? In Germany. Yeah. He spent more time in Germany getting that Achilles and calf treatment than he did in America. I hated to see that Christian McCaffrey was hurt, because Christian McCaffrey is the engine that makes the San Francisco 49ers go. But
we got Twitter's already memeing it, man.
Hold on, y'all got to see this.
Twitter's already memeing it. So you lying about your
on the screen immediately.
Look, I think we can acknowledge Christian McCaffrey.
Come on, seriously, like what's going on? Like, come on, man, for real.
We can acknowledge he's one of the best in the game while healthy. The thing is, do we see a full season of healthy Christian McCaffrey again?
Is that bruh?
That's bruh.
That's bruh behind.
That might be bruh
in case y'all can't read it, it says, "Oh, you lying about your calf again, huh, Christian?"
Crazy.
Yeah, they do need him though.
Crazy. They definitely need him.
You lose Debo, right? You don't have Brandon Ayuk. What you gonna do? The offensive line's not the same. Christian, I love him, but like, what's going on with this calf?
Yeah.
It just keeps happening.
Yeah, no, it's unfortunate that, you know, these injuries pile on. But are the 49ers in trouble this season because of that? Or do you think that they've built enough around that team to be able to play through his absence? Because this is something that I feel like you have to prepare for. It's organizational malpractice if you don't.
If Christian McCaffrey don't play, the Niners are a 8-win team again. Yeah. Like, Christian McCaffrey turns bad plays into okay plays. Okay plays into good plays. Good plays into great plays, and great plays into elite plays. That's what Christian McCaffrey does. Without Christian McCaffrey, the Niners are in Barney Rubble, they are in trouble. Shout out to Ocean's 11. My favorite movie, by the way, Carebear.
Really? I've never seen it. I've been thinking about watching it on the plane. Is that the first Oceans? Because I know there's like
the
8.
First one.
Oh,
you've never seen Ocean's 11?
Is Ocean's 8 behind Ocean's 11?
It is. It doesn't make sense.
Okay, so Ocean's 11 first one. I should watch that.
Yes.
Hold
on,
up.
Cool.
You see Boys in the Hood?
Absolutely.
Okay, this got
Ricky. Yeah. Okay.
Make sure.
Yeah, come on now.
Hey, but real quick with Catch McCaffrey, I'm trying to think though, what the hell's up with this calf? It like keeps happening though, right?
Yeah.
It's like a pimple. You pop it and it just go right back. You're like, dog, in the same place. You never had that before?
No, Shady.
I
I
had
have
it
good
before.
skin.
Yeah, no.
I got good
He
skin
got
too,
great
though.
skin. Nigerian skin, man. They make him different out there.
But you see what I'm saying? Like it keeps me surfing. So they gotta figure something out, man, because your game plan be for him.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And now we gotta take so much out the playbook when he's not playing.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Now, also this weekend, we're going to the rest of the matchups around the league. Some ones that we're most excited for, but though I think the main one, the Sunday night attraction, Ravens, Bills. Ravens are favored by 1.5.
I can't
The
wait for
two
that.
MVP, number 1, number 2
Wait, did you
finishers
say
from
the
last
Ravens
season.
are favored?
The Ravens are favored by
Isn't that game
1.5
in
over the
Buffalo?
reigning MVP in Buffalo on Sunday night. Is Josh Allen being disrespected?
I got a question.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Question. Can we ask the chat this question?
Yeah.
Is Josh Allen being disrespected? I want to hear from you because if you do not have the Buffalo Bills as the favorite, when last year Josh Allen with less went and beat Baltimore, at this point, give Josh the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
Now, I'm going to say this, though, 2-5. On paper, Ravens do have the scariest defense
Way
in football.
better. Yeah, way better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On
way better.
paper, Ravens cornerback tandem between Wiggins, Marlon Humphrey, and safety tandem. Jair Alexander.
Oh, I got you. That's
him.
right, yeah.
Safety tandem, the dude Malachi Starks, plus Kyle Hamilton, dog. Linebacker, Roquan Smith. Defensive line, Madu BK. The Ravens do have a defense.
Yes.
But Josh got to get the benefit of
And
the doubt.
on offense, they loaded.
Hello.
So
Hello.
only
Also-
thing is, Josh though, for some reason, he always gets Lamar.
Yeah.
Right. Another guy to watch real quick, Keon Coleman. My shady sources.
Uh-oh.
So real, I know we knew somebody about
Shady
this.
source
Shady
alert.
sources.
Shady source alert.
So how it works is, I got access to a lot of different players,
Gotcha.
a lot of different coaches, a lot of different people.
Yeah.
And they was telling me what's really going on right there.
Okay.
So they practice in St. Fisher's. That's their training camp,
Yep.
Buffalo.
Yep.
I was all up in that joint, and I wasn't even in Buffalo. So
Yeah.
what I'm telling you is, I be knowing something. All right. So my sage sources told me this. They said that Keon Coleman is gonna have an All-Pro type year.
For clarity,
Wow.
though,
They say he balling, bro.
Shady sources are only 37.6% accurate.
37.
37.6.
That's not
Super
true.
specific
They're
number.
only
That is not
37. So
true.
y'all know
37.6.
they're only 37.6% accurate. They're not accurate all the time.
They're actually 87.2% right.
Is that what it is?
And he knows that.
Yeah, no,
You
in the
know that?
YouTube, I do have to say, since we're talking about percentages, in the YouTube comments, we asked, is the Chiefs dynasty in jeopardy?
What they say?
70% of our audience said yes.
I think that's fair. I think that's
Crazy.
fair. I mean, y'all got to remember.
In jeopardy's a little
But no,
far.
here's what I always tell people. I think the most fascinating statistic is this. Y'all remember when Peyton Manning had that terrible season when they won the Super Bowl? 9 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. We should have noticed the year before. What you mean, Acho? The year before, he only had 28 touchdowns. Acho, what you mean only? Because the year before, he had 55. Y'all feel me?
Yeah.
Like, the decline Peyton Manning had, it had already started. But because he was declining from heaven, we didn't realize he was on earth.
Yeah.
The decline for the Chiefs, it's already occurred. But because the Chiefs were declining from Super Bowl champ, we're like, oh, they skated by. It's fine. Oh, they went to the Super Bowl, but they got blown out. It's fine. Oh, it is fine. They went to the Super Bowl. But we have to be well aware. The Chiefs' decline has been right in front of our eyes. We just haven't called it out because they won all the close games.
So when the Patriots had that long 10-year gap where they weren't winning no more championships, right? Did you feel the same way? Like the decline was coming?
We were in the midst of it. I don't, you know what I mean? Like when the Chiefs was in the midst of that gap, that's when Peyton Manning finally said, I'm about to go get mine, both in Indy and in Denver. When the Chiefs were in the midst of that gap, who else was popping? The Ravens said, you know what? Joe Flacco, shit, let me go ahead and get me one in the AFC. Y'all remember in the midst of that, Mark Sanchez got off with the Jets and that Jets defense.
Yeah.
Darrell Revis and company, if I'm not
Back-to-back
mistaken.
AFC championships.
So, like, it's not that the Chiefs are obviously great. They're great. But I just don't think they're still stomp you in the chest good.
Nah, bro,
They're still-
they just do it different. They just do it different.
I think the main thing for them is, though, we saw it tonight. The competition is rising in the AFC, and it's rising in their division.
Yeah.
It's different when you have two teams breathing down your neck in your division. And now you got 6 games against those divisional opponents. You're 0-1 right
Bro,
now. You got to do well in the rest of the 5.
I hear y'all. Let me get it. Is it 9 years straight they win that division?
Yeah,
Y'all not about to sit here and tell me and try to convince me that for 9 years they've been beating up on our division. When I was with the Chiefs, this is a true story, and I always remember this. We went over there, my first year I won a championship. I think it was 2019.
Yep.
Yo, we won the division. Nobody even really reacted, except for like the rookies. I'm sitting around like, how the hell y'all not happy about winning the division? You know why? Because they expect to do it. So now they have one loss, right? By what, 6 points, 5 points, whatever it was. And y'all telling me that it's over. The dynasty's over with.
You know what I will say?
I don't believe that.
Can I say this? This loss might be the best thing to happen to the Chiefs because this going to wake them up. Remember, all offseason, the Chiefs were like, we going to get back. Travis Kelce's lost 35 pounds in as good a shape as he's ever been in. Mahomes, I'm locked in. It's time for us to get back to dominance. And then you show up for the first game, neutral site, and you lose. And in all honesty, you lose handedly. Like, don't let that scoreboard fool you. This game never really felt close in my mind. The Chargers were always dominating. What you got, Carebear?
Shoot Shep just made a great point. Pat isn't declining. His team is around him. Everyone else on the defense, an O-line, and more importantly, wide receivers. That group around him, they're not doing. Yeah, Shoop Shep did that.
I got to bring you a seat, Shoop Shep.
That was
a good take.
I thought that was a good one.
You don't get a chair because these are expensive chairs. I'm going to get you a bar stool, though.
Yeah, no, Shoop Shep, you're not getting the chair before I get the chair.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. Absolutely not. No, not happening. No, we also had some other good comments about the Ravens conversation that we had earlier. You know, Lamar is the one being disrespected is what a lot of people are saying. He's incredible in the regular season. Kendrick Williams said Lamar is the one that honestly deserves a little more respect going on the road with what they deem to be the better roster.
It was Kendrick Williams who said that?
Yeah, Kendrick Williams who said that.
I think he did that because of the whole Kendrick Lamar thing. I think Kendricks are bound to praise Lamar's. I think like it's written in the Kendricks contracts. If your first name is Kendrick, I think you are obligated by birth to you come out to him, and you're obligated by birth to praise Lamar.
I see a lot of comments about this though. What do you guys make of Lamar Jackson should perform well in the regular season? He's a regular season quarterback.
Yo.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I'm on that train.
Lamar Jackson?
Lamar Jackson.
How you on that train? You a Cowboys fan. Your dude does it every year, and you don't ever admit it.
Because I know what it looks like. I know what it looks like.
Oh, that might be a point.
I know what it looks like to have expectations.
Read that one more time. I can't remember I just heard that.
No, I'm saying Lamar Jackson shouldn't be not favored in this game because he's an incredible regular season quarterback.
That's terrible,
My heart
man.
hurts.
Yeah, that's I can't.
I ain't like that truth pill.
I'm being honest.
I ain't like that some medicine you don't like to take.
You agreeing with it?
No,
this is getting crazy. Yo, come on,
truth
man.
sometimes hurts.
I mean, let's say this.
Yo.
He got to be better in the playoffs.
Yes.
He got to be better. And if we're being honest, Lamar Jackson, it starts Sunday against the Buffalo Bills. People still cussing me out. To this day, I'm not welcome in Baltimore because I voted Josh Allen for MVP. I'm not welcome. I boarded a flight, I think the BMI, whatever airport.
Yeah, BWI.
I got on the plane. Flight attendant said, you can't fly. I said, sir, I said, I can't fly? He said, you can't fly. I said, why can't I fly? He said, you voted Josh Allen for MVP.
What?
Made me walk from L.A. to Baltimore.
Barefoot?
Barefoot sandals.
Black man need help.
I don't know what that's really disrespectful, to be honest with you, that he made you do that. But I think the conversation is fair, though. I do think Lamar should have won MVP. I thought that was a bad vote. But I also think
that wasn't a bad. That was a great vote.
Last season, it did kind of show you Lamar Jackson. I think he was even upset at himself when you saw him in that post-game presser. We can't keep turning the ball over.
Yeah.
You can't keep throwing interceptions in big games. Sorry, you can't. He hasn't been able to protect the ball in those big games, which, sorry, when you're playing Patrick Mahomes on that side of the playoff bracket, you have to be damn near perfect. I watched Josh Allen play damn near perfect and lose time and time again.
He's not wrong.
You have to be perfect whenever you're playing up against him.
I just hate that they even with Josh Allen, the stuff he's done, with the hope he has. I mean, last year when he left Stephon Diggs, there's no way they're going to be really, really good. No way. And he wins the division. I just love Josh Allen, but I mean Lamar's. But
great. Here's the thing: if we can bring this whole conversation back full circle, right now we're arguing about second place. We're arguing about the maid of honor, not the bride.
That's true. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right now, the maid. We're talking about maids of honor. We're arguing about the best man. Right now, the husband, the bride. If it was Patrick Mahomes, one of these two. No, take that one. Take that. One of these two need to be Patrick.
Yeah.
Until one of these two beat Patrick, like
they like fighting for the side chick and the real girl.
hold on, let him cook on that. That's a good point. Like, what you mean fighting for the side chick? What you mean by that?
No, because you said like second place.
Yeah.
So like they just because like the side joint is the second place.
Yep.
But then the main girl is number one. You get what I'm saying?
Do people fight for side chicks?
No, they fight for the main spot. If you can't get the main spot, you don't.
God, so you're talking about the side chicks are fighting to be the main.
Yeah.
God,
because it's only one. It's only one.
Yeah, that's why she's a main.
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah.
It's the superstar of the team, and then you got role players. That's what it is.
There you go.
Hello.
Back when I was in the streets, that's how I organized my roster.
Hello.
Hey,
No, for sure. Back then, I'm locked in now.
No, you got side chick? Or no?
No, absolutely not. No.
Shady, we're on live right now.
Absolutely not.
We didn't speak easy though.
We're live. You haven't even started
Not even
drinking
looking.
yet.
Being
I'm
honest with
about
you. Yeah, you might as well take one. That might
That-
be a punishment one.
that
Yeah.
was a
You might as
punishment
well
drink.
pour one right
That
there.
was- that was a
You might as
punishment
well-
Do you have any side?
Might as well. No,
That was a punishment drink.
that's a punishment
Here in the
drink right there. I'm
Speakeasy,
sorry.
there are punishment drinks.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play on him.
I'm not a drink.
If you say something wild, there's a punishment drink. That right, you can't ask another man on live television in the Speakeasy.
What we
Does
doing?
he have a side chick?
Yeah,
what are we doing?
Nah, that's crazy.
That's a violation of the to the
Never
highest.
again, yo. That was
to the
nutty.
highest
Yo, that was
order.
real nutty. My
That was
fault.
crazy. Yeah,
that
come on,
was,
bro.
and I'm a true player in the locker room. That was crazy.
That was
Yeah,
wild.
that was crazy.
And we live.
That was crazy. Yeah, that was swaggy P-ish. I'm gonna
Trey,
be
that's
honest.
not crazy. Can we ask the chat? Like, was that a?
We can ask the chat. Was that a violation?
That was a no-no.
It was.
Chat, was that? Y'all talk to us on YouTube. Like to me, that was a violation.
Yeah,
Now, look,
no, that was.
I wanted to talk about this though too. If
sorry
you
about
got
that. That
if you
was
got
crazy.
Patrick Mahomes as the bride, you know, and you got Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson as the maid of honor, I want to talk more about the best part of weddings. Whenever you're a single man, all the friends. All the ones that aren't in the wedding party that are single and whatnot. Who are the players that you're most excited to see this weekend?
That's how you transition.
Yeah, right, that was a great one. Yeah.
That right there, America, is how you transition. I don't know how long you've been hosting. That was how you
2 days.
transition.
It's the second time.
Player I'm most excited to see, it's got to be Jaden Daniels. Like, I hope y'all at home are locked in on this young QB because we praised him so much. People already have Jaden Daniels in the top 10 right now. Some have him in the top 7 because of what he did last year. Went out there, beat the Detroit Lions, beat them handedly. Went out there, beat another opponent. I forgot who else he beat early on, but you beat the Detroit Lions. Jaden Daniels has already proven to be one of those ones, but is he going to have what people call a sophomore slump? And sophomore slump is simply defenses start to adjust to you. They start to figure you out. Is Jaden Daniels not going to take a step back, but is he going to stay the same? So I can't wait to see, like, how does he jump this season off? It's going to be lit.
I got Michael Penix Jr.
Ooh.
Bro, they got a squad over there. You in one of the worst divisions in football.
Yep.
You got the Carolina Panthers twice here. You got the Bucs, who's probably the best in that division.
Yep.
Twice here. Who else they got? I forget.
Saints.
Saints.
It's not even worth it. Don't mention the Saints.
Yeah,
But you see what I'm
Let's take
saying?
it for Arch right now.
That's the bad I forgot the last team. They so
Saints,
bad.
Saints are,
Yeah.
Sorry, Saints fans. Y'all are irrelevant.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
They get it. They understand. They know they're bad.
Yeah.
But real quick, so having all that with that, we got Drake London out there. They got some players. And what's the running back?
Oh, Bijan
Bijan.
Robinson.
Yeah, Bijan Robinson. I'm trying to be smart.
boy.
I Texas guys. I'm trying to be an a-hole. Anyway, and he's that good. So I'm just thinking all them guys together. Michael Penix Jr., watch out for him for sure.
No. I think for me this season,
For
Caleb
sure.
Williams. I'm gonna be honest with you. Caleb Williams. I really do.
Wait, talk about. Is that a flag? Is that a flag? What a flag?
Wait, why?
Wait.
Look,
Okay, go ahead.
let me explain. Right.
Okay.
We saw a number 1 pick
Yes,
back
we
in
did.
2016 coming to the NFL by the name of Jared Goff. He went to the Rams. Under the Rams' leadership of Jeff Fisher, he did not perform well. They fired him, got him out of there. Who did they hire? Sean McVay the next year. 2 years later, they had the number 1 offense in the entire NFC. They went to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
I believe Ben Johnson is a Sean McVay level higher whenever we're talking about offensive play callers. And I do believe Caleb Williams has the natural ability, the pass catchers around him, the offensive line, and in all honesty, the organizational somewhat coherentness now to be able to be a good quarterback in the NFL. I'm excited to see if he can take that step because this year, I think it's do or die.
Yeah.
Are you the quarterback for the future for our franchise? You have the play caller. You have everything set up for you. Can you make those plays?
you
I
turn the
believe he
lights on.
can. Yep.
Because I know where he was going, but he turned the lights on.
Yeah, you're right. That's not a penalty anymore. You're
Okay,
right.
thank you. I was afraid I was going to have to take
Not a penalty. Not a problem. Not a penalty.
No, some of the
How do
comments
you
are
think he
cracking me
does,
up.
though? Caleb Williams.
Great question.
Ben
Man,
Johnson over there, bro.
Here's my problem. Y'all remember Ben Johnson said the preseason didn't even excite him. Remember, Ben Johnson said we took steps back after watching the last preseason game. So Caleb Williams got busy, I believe it was in the first preseason game he played. But if Caleb Williams don't do it this year, like I said, Caleb Williams was the best quarterback I had ever seen in college. Based upon the new make and model of quarterbacks. No longer 6'5", 230-pound white dudes. Caleb Williams, he looked more like the prototypical great NFL quarterbacks, the Patrick Mahomes of the world. He can scramble, but his scrambling ability doesn't stop him from passing. But Caleb, you got to do a year two, bro. Ben Johnson there, you got to do a year two, bro.
Yeah.
Also around the league, we had some breaking news. Cam Heyward, one of the best defensive tackles in the game.
My dog.
One of my favorite.
Real quick, that was his dad, I said. Heyward. Heyward.
It's an off-camera conversation. They don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
They don't have any idea what you're talking about.
I will say, after seeing him in person, Ironhead makes a lot of sense. He probably had the largest noggin I've ever seen on a human being ever.
He got a big head.
Get to the point.
No, okay, I'm just saying. Okay.
To the point.
So, Cam Heyward has come out and said, essentially, he won't commit to playing in the Steelers opener on Sunday because of contractual issues. And I wanted to go ahead and give you guys a chance to hear his point over here as
Can
well.
we play? Hey, Ron, can we play this for the people?
Yeah, we're gonna pull up that clip for you guys right here.
Still got some time, but we'll see.
You optimistic things to get worked out here in the next couple days?
I wish I could be more optimistic, but just trying to stay in the moment and I don't have all the answers, so
This clip. Hold on.
Yeah.
Why ain't he playing?
They're saying he wants to get a new contract done. So he's come out and said for his family, for other reasons, he needs to get a contract done. People are flaming him online saying you made $150 million over your career, but he's trying to be paid what he believes he's worth at this point in his career, and he's not committing to that extension. He's also, 36 years old. It's very rare that we see players at this state making that claim, especially career players for the Steelers like Cam Heyward.
Yeah. I love Cam Heyward. That's my dog. We rap a lot online, at least on social media. Only reason I suggest he's tripping is this. You're already a legend. You're a Steelers legend. You've been with the Steelers your whole career. I believe Cam Heyward came into the NFL with my brother, who's older than me, and Cam Heyward is still playing. Get your money, I get all that, but Shady, there's something about the legacy piece to me that transcends the bread. I don't know if Cam Heyward cares as much about the money as the principle. If you've made $140 million in your career, I can't speak on another man's bread, but is another $2 or $3 million worth holding out when you're a Steelers legend? Definitely going in that ring of honor. Get your money, but at what cost? 2.5?
And he's 36. He's on the second end of his career. Yeah. I will ask this though: if I was the GM and you was Cam and you want the contract, I'm like, yo, we had one of the worst defenses in football last year.
But he was all pro.
Yeah.
That's cool. I can't pay you that. Because you being all pro didn't help us out. You get what I'm saying?
But it helped me out.
But I'm saying that would be my argument. So how do you even come back at me?
I'll say this, and you say this before. It's not my fault they sorry. You feel me? If I'm an all pro, you got to pay me. I didn't ask you to pay everybody else on the Steelers defense. Right. I didn't ask you to pay Joey Porter Jr. I didn't ask you to pay Highsmith. I didn't ask you to pay Herbert. I said pay me. So I will say this. Cam, I love Cam Heyward, love his game. Yeah. I think he's tripping in this instance only. You're a legend. Stay a legend. Be a legend. Fans are fickle. Y'all know y'all are in the chat. Y'all know y'all are. Sorry to tell y'all the truth. Fans are fickle. Cowboys fans turned on Micah Parsons in a day. So Cam Heyward, they can turn on you.
Yeah. He should get his money though. He should get his money. I just think how much are you asking? Because you are 36, almost 37.
I'm being honest, Acho. That's where I reside with this argument. As a person that's been around athletes for the past couple of years, I've been around you guys. It's interesting for the fan perspective to see, Cam Heyward, you made $150 million in your entire career. You're being greedy. You've been a career Steeler. Why not just put on the uniform and do that? If you're elite at your job and you have other people at your job that are more compensated for doing a worse job than you, you're going to feel like you weren't paid well enough.
Yeah.
In any aspect, in any professional career whatsoever. So I believe, if Cam Heyward thinks that he deserves more, because I believe he does, even though that he's this old, why not? Why not give him that money?
That's fair, brother. What else popping in the sports world, baby? What else popping in the sports world?
Micah Parsons making news once again.
717 stand up.
It's been a little interesting ride here. He came out. They have a big matchup against the Lions this weekend. As you know, the Lions with Dan Campbell known for a lot of trickeration on the offensive side of the ball. Everybody's favorite tight end. He came out and said trick plays are for people that can't beat you straight up. But I'll let him talk to you about it himself. Here we go. If we can get that clip rolling. There we go.
What do you think of trick plays?
Trick plays are for people who can't beat you straight up. It's like a guy running around the ring all day trying to jab, but meet me in the middle. You know what I mean? Let's line it up. And I think that's what guys who try to do trick plays do. They can't beat you head up. They don't want to out-physical you. They don't want to be dominant. It's a scared tactic, I guess, but, you know, I can beat you any which way.
Micah talking spicy.
You heard him?
Yeah. How we feel about that
Acho,
one,
meet him
fellas?
in the middle.
I like it.
He throws a little jab.
I like it in theory, but here's why I don't like it. Because the game of football, it's not just about the physical. What Micah Parsons is saying is, I will out-physical you. But what the Detroit Lions say is, I can outsmart you. I'm going to work smarter, not harder. So, like, as a defender, the very first rule in defense, the very first one, alignment. The second rule in defense, y'all write this down, note takers, if y'all care about football, future defensive coordinators, assignment.
I knew that one.
And the third one, eye control. Alignment, assignment, eye control. Nowhere in the first three rules of defense is physicality. Nowhere in the first three rules of defense is toughness. Nowhere in the first three rules of defense is, I got to meet you in the middle. No, it's alignment, that's a mental thing. Assignment, that's a mental thing. And it's eye control. That's a mental thing. So while I love what Mike is saying, if this were the 1960s and 70s, bruh, this ain't. If offenses can trick you, they will. So I feel them in theory, but don't get it twisted. The Detroit Lions are like, I don't have to out-tough you if I can outsmart you.
Yeah,
I do agree with that. I mean, they're throwing touchdown passes to offensive linemen against
But sometimes they can come off as like a little soft. Like you keep trying to do trickery. Like what's up?
But what's soft is you get the dub. Now, here the thing is, the real problem is if you face a intelligent physical player, now it's over for you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like
you can do so much.
Yeah.
Bingo. Like the Eagles offense and the Eagles offensive line, they're all smart and they're all physical. Yeah. The Lane Johnsons of the world, like they're smart. And why are you laughing, Carebear?
No, I'm getting questions in the chat about something else that we're gonna have to touch on later for sure. Yeah. They're asking about Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather got announced as a boxing match today.
Yo, that was wild though.
What are we doing?
I love Mike though.
What's happening?
Yo, he was biting his glove more than he was punching. Now I don't know if that was him and Jake Paul had going on, but Floyd, they all older. Like I don't want to see that.
Well, you're a real boxing fan, bruh.
I don't want to see that. Listen, you can't be pulling fights off like this when we got Canelo and Crawford.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like we about to watch.
I think
maybe if Tyson would have fought him instead of fighting Jake Paul, he fought Floyd. We probably be okay, cool. But like I don't want to.
I feel like
this picture is crazy.
Bro,
we're talking. Both of them. I think Mike Tyson's in his 60s now. Floyd is pushing 50. Why is this happening?
It's two grandfathers about to fight.
It's granddaddy fighting uncle now.
No, not uncles. It's two grandpops.
It's two.
I can guarantee they both got grandkids.
Now I will say this though. Y'all probably gonna watch.
I'm not watching that.
You not watching it?
Nah.
You not gonna watch it.
Shady watching.
You watched Mike Tyson do it last time against a Disney YouTuber.
I didn't.
Hold on. Can we ask the chat, Trey? Are y'all watching that? Are y'all watching that Tyson Mayweather fight? Y'all let us know.
Ask that. Because I know they like, yo, these two grandpops. Come on, man. Fighting over the remote. Like, seriously, what we talking about?
I think it is gonna look pretty geriatric out there for sure.
But they two goats. Like.
Yeah.
Hold on. This has to be the first time the word geriatric was used on a TV show.
Wow.
This has to be the very first time.
Really?
I don't know if geriatric has ever been used on a show before.
Who's that?
Geriatric.
Who's Jerry?
Yeah.
Jerry is so
who Jerry is?
No,
man?
so Jerry and cousin Atrid.
Yeah.
Right? So Jerry is
I never met him.
Jerry had a cousin named Matrick, and so we just call him geriatric.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
Well, I ain't doing all that.
Since we're hopping around the sports world though too as well, I wanted to go ahead and draw some attention. Angel Reese has now been suspended for a half game for the Chicago Sky for statements made that were detrimental to team culture.
What she said?
Oh, I did hear that.
So essentially what she came out and said was, we have to get great players. The players around me right now aren't good enough to win. We have to get great players. And after that statement was made, the GMs didn't really like that. Weren't really messing with her call out of everybody there. So
I don't like that though, because when everybody comes for her teammates ride her and they get on her back and they protect her.
I got the full quote right
here. You can't be saying stuff like that.
It says, I'm not settling for the same S that we did last year. We have to get good players. We have to get great
We can
players.
cuss here. We're not on network.
Okay, I'm not settling for the same shit
great.
we did this year. We have to get good players. We have to get great players. However, I came to help. Oh my goodness, I can't read now. I can help to get the best here. That's what I'm going to do this offseason. I'd like to get there for my career, but if things don't pan out, obviously, I might have to move in a different direction and do what's best for me.
She said all that?
Yeah.
She essentially said,
I'm
y'all
outta
don't
here,
figure it
man.
out.
Yeah.
I'm getting up out of here.
I mean,
Come on, man.
I'm going to be real, though. I'm going to be real. I love what Angel said and did because you only get one career.
Yeah.
Angel, you in the midst of yours. You can't let other people that aren't as dedicated to the craft as you are to your craft hold you down. If I'm not mistaken, I think she's averaging 16, 14, and 4.
Yeah, she putting it down.
You know what
now.
I'm saying? She's
Yes,
averaging like 15.9, like 13.7 or 12.7 and 3.8.
Yeah.
So if Angel's balling and her team is sorry, I can't be mad. Furthermore, get this for a second. Why are only suspended for a half? Because y'all so sorry y'all need her.
It proves her point.
You feel me? Like, the reason y'all only suspended her for a half, more than likely, is because y'all like, we can't win without her. So I actually rock with Angel on this one. Like, I only get one career. I only get one shot. I'm trying to go for gold.
Bro.
If y'all ain't serious about winning, get me out of here. I'm going to have to get myself out.
I love what Angel's doing on the court. She's balling right now.
Yeah.
So her running her mouth and all that is matching her game. But what I don't like is you always talking all this team, this and team that. Like, but you like that? My thing with her is if you feel like that, yo, let your agent tell the team that.
Yeah.
Why are you putting that in the press? So your teammates can read it?
Yeah. I mean,
Like
Yeah.
you could have got the same message across by sending that to your agent to tell the team.
but 2-5, you would have done it.
I want to came in a public and said that.
You can do it in different ways.
Time
Kobe
out,
Bryant
time out,
did
hold
it
up.
in practice.
I love all my home.
called a timeout.
Right.
Yeah.
I love all my homies. I love all my teammates from the superstar to the not superstar.
That's facts.
I ain't about to try playing. Like, why be you trying? You play your boy.
But we've heard on record the superstars
Come
go
on,
up and
man.
say, we don't have enough talent. I can't win here. NFL players do it all the
that's- but
time.
that's the kind of-
James Harden did it, if I'm not mistaken. Kevin Durant has done it a couple times. Even you know what I mean? Draymond Green went to bed Kevin Durant saying, please come over here and play. We can't win
I know,
here.
but that's not to the media, though. It's the way you do things.
Yeah.
We professionals. So now check this out. Now we're on the court with the girl. You don't think that's that good? How they gonna pass you the ball? How they gonna look at you?
that's the
It
problem.
be little stuff like that. Like it's just it's a place for everything, and I think the right place to do it at.
How you feel about it,
Asian.
Carebear? What's up,
I
man?
believe, like he said, there's ways to go about it.
You
right?
agree with me?
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you.
That's
I think
87.6.
Same.
Come on,
Hey,
let's
look,
follow.
come on now.
Y'all-
That
all
percentage
the
is
viewers
going
out
up.
there. Watch how when I say something, they all agree with me.
Yeah, you still violated me
telling you.
earlier though, so we're not that cool. For sure.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, the chat also said that Shady just violated our guy Carebear and
No,
asked
I
him if he had
did.
side chicks. 89% agree that you
No,
violated
no.
me.
I'm
Woo
part of it.
Supreme said swaggy P vibes is what you made.
Oh, am I D-Lo?
Yeah, you D-Lo.
Yo,
right now.
no, it's talking about.
You got the D-Lo vibes.
Real talk. Now that's me. I don't know why did I say that?
You was wild.
I don't know, man.
Why did I say that?
You was out of pocket. I was just,
Yo, I deserve to
it
be
is
on
what it is.
punishment.
But when it comes to the Angel Reese conversation, though, I do agree with you. I think that there's ways to go about it. You can be that rambunctious teammate that's getting on everybody's ass during practice. Kobe Bryant was out there doing that. Michael Jordan punched Steve Kerr in the face.
That happened.
That happened.
Yeah.
Like you can be an asshole to your teammates. Now, doing it in the media, it is a completely different thing. Is she wrong in her statements? No. Is this half-game suspension, like you said, Acho, proving the fact that she's not wrong? Absolutely.
But hold on.
But-
If you sorry, you sorry. I was a senior at Texas.
Yeah.
And we had another linebacker on the squad. And it's a true story. And he was so sorry in my mind. I went to the coach and I said, I can't play with him. And I never saw him again. That's a true story. I went to the coach and I said, I can't play with him. I was like, he is not up to the Texas standard. So don't sit here and talk all this talk about we want to win this and we want to win that.
Man.
I can't play with him.
No,
had to go.
I don't want to be by myself.
Yeah.
Hit the chat.
What you
Ask the chat. That's crazy.
What's crazy?
That you said I can't play with him?
That's like you at work and you go to the boss. Yo, I can't work with him.
Hey,
And they
look,
cut him.
I know a little bit
He had
about
to go.
football. I know a little bit about football. On the defensive side of the ball, it's about communication.
That's it.
If you felt like you couldn't communicate effectively, if he can't fit his gap, and
him
I'm
outta
getting my
here.
face ran
You gonna
through
tell the
because of
coach?
it,
Get him
I'm
outta
telling him to
here.
get out of here. I'm a senior on this team.
Yes, sir.
Get out of here, man.
Yeah, I know y'all call cops.
Absolutely.
I know y'all call the cops real
See,
quick.
that's the difference between Pitt and Texas, man.
You ain't like all that.
I'm trying to tell you right now. It's a little
So it's
different.
like if we got the same homework and you did your homework, right? And you know I didn't do mine, but I had somebody do it for me, and I got a higher grade to you. It's like y'all gonna tell the teacher, yo.
That's nothing like this. That would be like this. If we on a group project and we only get one grade and pass or fail, and my life is dependent on this grade, you show up late. You don't even spell your name right. You done cheat on the group project, so now we all gonna get suspended for it. Nah, I don't want you on my team on a group project.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong if you had a sorry player having a sorry player get up out of there.
That's true.
Yeah, no, that's right.
That's true. If you're not that way, Kwame Brown, he can't play. You know what I mean? He's got to do it.
That was crazy.
No, we also asked the chat, are y'all tuning into the Tyson Mayweather fight? 74% of them said no, Shady. And also, we got a super chat. Shout out for the super chat.
Don't stop, real quick. They agree with me again?
They did agree with you again.
Now, hold up. We getting somewhere. We getting somewhere.
They agree with you again. We also got a super chat. I think this might be the first super chat in Speakeasy
Shout out to
history.
the super chat. Hold
Another
on.
sports
It's a big
rant.
deal.
It is a big deal.
It's a big deal.
It is a
Come
big
on,
deal.
hey, come on now. Come on, let's
on,
get
hey,
it.
Gotta
we gotta
drink.
drink for that
We drink for the super chats.
We drink
In
for
the
the super chats. Come on
Speakeasy, we drink for the super chats. Just make sure y'all know that.
Thank you to another sports rant. Oh,
Wait,
no,
can
got
you-
glass down there.
can
Oh,
you-
You
I
got glasses
I got
behind you. You're
I-
the
yeah, I'm at the bar. My
bar.
fault.
Wait,
My
can
fault.
you read with the if you start drinking?
I got you.
All right.
I got you. I'll be
If you
fine.
start stuttering, you start.
No, I get there.
All right.
I'll probably stutter anyway. I got a little bit of one. I had to get over.
Shout out to the super chat.
For
bro.
sure,
We-
but yeah,
we
no,
drink around here for super chats.
Most definitely. Another sports rant. $5 super chat said, y'all F with the YouTube NFL game. Do you guys like it on the YouTube platform? I think if
We're
you guys
on
are
YouTube,
watching,
so can we
yeah,
say
and
it?
on YouTube.
They
I
get a lot
loved
of
it.
money, man.
Ease of access, amazing.
Here's what I love is number one, we on YouTube, so shout out to y'all for watching. We're here after every game, by the way. Shameless plug. After every primetime game, we'll be here on Sunday night as well. Anyway, I actually like the YouTube game, bruh.
Yeah. Like it, yeah.
Like I like the diversity of the cast as far as like you saw Ty Matthew doing the show, Derek Carr doing the show, Kay Adams doing the show, Cam Newton doing the show. Like I actually enjoyed the YouTube game, and I like global games though. I think there's a vibe.
No, and I wanted to get back to
Brazil.
that game as well. No, Brazil did look fire. It was,
hold
it was
on,
pretty
hold on.
cool. I wanted to get.
Shady was wooing not because of the game.
Oh no, he was one because of Karol G at halftime.
Hey, this is Speakeasy Night Show. Can we talk a little night show talk real quick?
ahead, go ahead.
You ever been to Brazil?
Never has, sir.
Oh, you're missing out. You been to Brazil?
Nah, not yet.
Oh man, listen. Everything is better in Brazil. Everything.
Wow. All right.
Hold on.
I mean, yeah.
I'm confused. Like,
Yeah. What
when you
is
say
better?
everything,
Hey, yo, you ever see a true player start doing this like their leg and all that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Looking
Nah,
around.
definitely.
All right, just pick up what I'm putting down, fellas.
How many times you visit Brazil?
Because this show ain't too late for me to get in my bag.
I picked
Let's go.
it up.
Yeah,
You put
how
it
many
down.
times? How many times you visit? Copacabana.
I've
down
been there 3 times already.
Wow. You been for Carnival?
Yeah, and I've been. How you know my Carnival? You ain't never
Come on
been?
now. I'm South American. My dad
Now
got
you
stories.
South American?
I am. My dad Guyanese.
Nah, listen.
Come on
Now
now.
we
You
South
acting like
American.
I'm
Listen,
faking
yo.
it.
Day 2 now we
am.
South American.
Yo.
My dad
Yeah.
Guyanese.
Yesterday you said you was
Georgetown,
from
Guyana.
DeSoto. Yesterday now you
Whoa. Hey.
you was from DeSoto yesterday.
Whoa. That's double.
Duncanville.
Come on now.
Yesterday.
Hey,
and now-
yo.
Don't mix up the Duncanville and DeSoto now.
Chameleon.
That's
just
two
do
sides.
everything.
Man. I'm telling you.
Golly,
No,
this
but
dude.
I actually wanted to go back to that to the game tonight. Chiefs, are they asking Patrick Mahomes to do too much? That's a real question. As you see right here in this picture behind you, I mean, this man was Superman tonight. It looked like that Super Bowl against the Buccaneers,
Yeah.
where they were asking him to run around like a chicken with his head cut off. Are they asking him to do too much? And is this a team that has enough help around him to go win a Super Bowl again?
They're asking him to do way too much in my mind. In my mind. Pat's only one man, people. He's only one man. Travis Kelce, I got to see if he's declining or not, right? In zone coverage, Travis Kelce gets busy. Shout out to Trav for going to Brazil and scoring a touchdown in another country on another stage after getting engaged. Shout out to you, Trav. But the running game, it has to get better. Shady, they tried to fix it last year, but Isaiah Pacheco, Clyde Edwards-Helaire was a swing and a miss a couple years back. Carson Steele, I remember, he got some burn last year when running backs got hurt. Kareem Hunt, he hasn't been great. Like, you know what? Andy Reid got to take some blame for this.
Oh.
Why are you doing all that?
I want to hear what you about to say.
Wow.
He's Andy Reid.
Andy Reid needs to take some
the
blame
head
for
coach?
this.
Here's why. Andy Reid becomes the head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles in the year 2000. Y2K. Bryant Westbrook, first running back. after Brian Westbrook, a man by the name of LaShawn Shady McCoy. I would suggest the Saquon hasn't finished his tenure, but you could suggest maybe the 2 best running backs in Eagles history.
Yes.
Andy Reid goes to the Kansas City Chiefs. Jamal Charles. I believe he inherits Jamal Charles.
Yes, he did.
If I'm not mistaken.
He inherited Jamal Charles.
Since Jamal Charles, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but like we've just kind of been stumbling and bumbling through this running back situation with the Chiefs. You know, you draft a first-round pick in Clyde Edwards-Helaire, a first-rounder. That's no small feat. Of everything Andy Reid does right, and I believe Andy Reid is the greatest coach in the history of football, Bill Belichick included, Tom Landry included. I believe he is the greatest head coach, Don Shula included. I believe he is the greatest head coach in the history of football. Shady, he has not messed up. He is underwhelmed at the running back position. I think it's got to be fair to say.
Well,
offensive line, you drafted Creed Humphrey, so he won there.
Yeah.
Tight end, you drafted Travis Kelce. He won there. Quarterback, he drafted Patrick Mahomes. You won there. But this running back position.
So I'm a running back, right? So I know something about the running backs.
Yeah, no,
I know one thing. Andy Reid and Brett Veach, they draft very, very well. So about 3 to 4 years, Kareem Hunt. You take away that guy you drafted, right? That was balling, probably the best running back when he was at his peak.
Yeah, he was nice.
His first 2 years, we was like,
nice.
yo, this dude is nice. From Toledo?
Yeah, he was
okay,
nice.
so you get him, and then he gets in trouble. Now, you can't predict the kid will get in trouble. But if you have him there, you probably pay him, you probably get another 2-3 more good years out of his career.
Yeah.
So I can't buy that. I'll say this. When you keep winning championships, one thing about sports, I want y'all to notice, when you win championships, everybody gets paid, right? Because people think the player's better than what he is if he's not. But he's winning, so you pay him. So that's one thing. 2 is they find a way to get cheap players and draft picks the most value out of them guys. Because I can't go out there and pay a top wide receiver.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what they're doing well. And then hold on. And Patrick Mahomes, like, when is it the job too big for Superman? Think about that for a second, though. Like, it's Patrick Mahomes. The way they look tonight, the last 3 years, they look the same way.
Yeah.
And they've been in the Super Bowl since then.
Can we ask a question? I don't know if this is a poll, Trey. I don't know if it's a poll. Who's the greatest coach in NFL history for the chat?
Wow. I think there's a lot of.
Like, is it Shula? Is it Belichick?
Yeah.
Is it Landry? Is it Andy?
It's Andy.
Who's the great in the chat? Y'all just start typing. We don't even need to poll it if we ain't got time to poll it. But y'all just start typing. We let us know who the best coach in. We about to close up the Speakeasy here in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
But in the meantime, let us know who the best coach ever is.
I do think that's a good conversation though too. I think after the Tom Brady leaving, the Bill Belichick conversation is a little bit interesting. But defensively, no doubt, Bill Belichick, the greatest coach of all time. I wanted to talk to about another guy that might be washed, Travis Kelce.
Did you say he might be washed?
Look, I don't mind calling this man washed. He just locked in a billionaire. Why? Who cares? We can call him washed. Look, the chat was saying he looked like he was running faster than they've seen him run in some years. What did you guys think of how he looked out there tonight? Because, off season, you get engaged with the most popular woman on the planet. You come back. It's probably one of your last seasons.
Yeah.
If not your last season. How do you think he looked out there? Can he continue to perform? Are you worried about him?
It's in my friendship contract not to talk bad about Travis Kelce. It's in the friendship contract. I will say this. How do I eloquently say this, Shady? When you're trying to say something mean, but you got to make it sound nice.
Like, baby, listen, it's not true. It's me. Right? We can't be together because it's me. It's not true.
It's not true.
You've been great, but
I got to grow up.
Yeah.
I got some maturing.
Like that.
Yeah. It's not you, baby. It's me. It's me. Let me get one of those. My eyes have slowed down. I don't think Travis is running slower. I think my eyes have just slowed down.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think Travis isn't getting open. I think my eyes just not in 4K, and so he looks closer to the defenders than he is. You know what I'm saying? It's not him. Right. It's
like your TV's
me.
blurry.
Exactly right.
Okay.
Exactly right. Exactly right. I think. But in all seriousness, bruh, Trav versus Zone is still a top 3 tight end. I think Trav is the smartest tight end playing the game, but I haven't seen him consistently beat man coverage like he used to in 2 years now. I just haven't seen it. I hope he still can. But I just haven't seen it.
And another thing is, if you can watch the game, Andy Reid ain't got him out there every play.
I noticed that.
Oh, yeah,
I noticed that.
So we it's like, this what I don't like, though. When a player is so great and so good like him, he deserves grace. So, I'm not going to – this is just me. I'm not going to kill him like that. Because the coaches know he's slowing down. He's not playing every play like he was playing before.
But then let me ask you,
They're not
if-
designing a whole bunch of plays.
I'm not gonna lie.
But if you're still paying Travis Kelce like he's Travis Kelce,
Okay.
but Travis Kelce is not playing like he's Travis Kelce, isn't there some sort of tension there, roster-wise?
Who cares about that? You mean the other players getting mad?
No. I'm saying, like, if you're Brett Veach,
Okay.
and you still got to pay Travis Kelce like he's a top 5 tight end in the league, but he's only playing like he's a top 15 tight end in the league.
Yeah, y'all owed him that. They owed him that. And one thing about Andy Reid, I don't care how bad he looks, he's not gonna get rid of him.
Yeah.
It's a respect thing. He's done a lot for the Chiefs, and they're gonna continue to get better because they draft well.
Travis still good. He's just not best tight end in the league.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
That's
Like, Trav scored today.
You can win with him.
He did
No
score
doubt.
today.
He scored today.
He
Like,
did score today.
he scored
but
a pivotal touchdown today.
He also did some old dude stuff that out on the field.
What'd he do?
He ran into his number 1 wide receiver and dislocated his shoulder. He also got smacked in the face pretty hard. So that's like you know, whenever you had like your OG that's like, hey man, maybe sit down for a while. That's what he looked like out there a couple of times.
But you still, even that going on, you still can win with him.
Yeah, you can.
win with
Shady, let me ask you this. If you're Xavier Worthy, right, because I remember it was Blake Gideon at Texas. He was a freshman, and a dude named Brian Arakpo dropped a weight on Blake Gideon's foot, and so Blake Gideon had to miss all of training camp as a freshman came in. If you're Xavier Worthy, and you run into Travis Kelce, he runs into you, and then you end up missing your opener in your second year when you're coming off an elite Super Bowl performance, about to have the most epic year of your life. If you're Xavier Worthy, you think he's upset at Trav?
That might be his fault. He's supposed to come underneath the pick.
Yeah.
Right? That's the coaching point. But you can't get mad at your teammate, right? That's part of the game. That's the thing we sign up for. You going to get injured.
You ain't never get mad at no teammates?
Nah, I mean, I get mad at him, but I can't get mad if something like happens during the play. Like
I'm not mad at him. What you peeping over there, Carebear?
Yeah, no. So the question you asked about the greatest coach of all time, we got some Don Shulas, we got some Bill Walsh, we got some Andy Reid. You look at Bill Walsh's coaching tree.
Yeah, crazy.
And it's crazy. It's actually crazy. We got Belichick, and then my favorite one, another sports rant, our first super chatter ever, said LeBron James is the greatest NFL head coach of all time. And I just wanted to give a shout out to my 6'8" glorious king from Akron, Ohio. Love you, LaPookie.
the hell? What's going on here, man?
I have no idea.
Was his cousin?
Was the Pookie the name of the chat?
No, that's my name for LeBron. I love him dearly.
Wait, you called him, man? You called him Pookie?
Yeah, no, definitely. LaPookie, LeBon,
Come on,
everything, man.
Yeah, he got to take a shot.
You want to take a shot.
Come
No,
on,
yeah. We're even seeing. Okay, I got you.
Gotta
You know, pour me
take
up, man.
And listen, hold on, before I pour.
Golly.
Hey, on this Speakeasy, we don't call nobody Pookie.
Not
Oh,
another
no.
man.
Pookie
Nah.
Boo Boo? No,
Not
none of that.
another man.
Y'all got to kick me out. I'm doing it again.
Not another.
I love you, LeBron.
I know who pay your checks, man.
Hope he's enjoying China. That's true. I might have to shut up. No, they're saying, also in the chat, they're saying Kelce does look washed. Father Time is undefeated except with LeBron. And they're also saying Nash Talk said his tight end leak was atrocious.
Damn.
It's just it's looking pretty rough. Kelce's 35 and he doesn't have much time to compete with the young boys. Is what
He's married to a billionaire.
Yeah.
He's married to a billionaire. So what can you say?
Yeah, no, definitely. Well, fellas, it's a phenomenal show. Phenomenal start to the season. It's time to close up this bar.
Ooh.
Y'all hating on me for talking about my LeBron James. It's time for last call, fellas. What are our last thoughts here?
Last call, right? The last thing for you is no more Pookie Bookie.
Yeah.
All right, just call him LeBron. He gonna know who you talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't met him yet.
Last call for me is the Chiefs. It's like, okay, people's doubting y'all. You're gonna use this as motivation. Andy Reid's gonna come in there and say, hey guys, you hear everybody saying the dynasty's over with. We look old, we look slow, we can't do it. They're gonna find a way to win. I'm telling you. Now they probably gonna lose next week to my Birds, but then they're going to run in.
Last call. Justin Herbert wins 2 playoff games this year is kind of my thoughts after today's game.
You don't want to start at
Wow.
one? You don't want to just
You don't have him winning the division though, do you?
Whether he wins the division or not, I would suggest is irrelevant.
Okay.
I think he's going to win 2 playoff games.
Wow.
Defense travels. Obviously, we saw it travel to Brazil. Running game travels. We saw it travel again today. Though the running game wasn't that dominant, I think Omari and Hampton will get better. And if the Chargers can win as a pass-first team, you already know Harbaugh like to run the ball. Harbaugh like to run
Hey,
the ball.
you don't drink, huh?
Well, not tonight.
Right. Let me tell you something, man.
sir.
'Cause I know you're new at drinking, right? Normally, right, you don't just take a shot
Okay.
and then do a drink, right? You slowly get a little drink, right?
Yep.
And then once you start drinking, you can take shots. Let that man win one playoff game first, man.
I see where he was going.
Let him win one playoff game first. You talking 2?
I see what you're
He
saying.
ain't even get the one yet.
Hey, DJ, can you turn that music up, please?
That was crazy.
It's time to close the Speakeasy.
Time to close it up, man. You know, you guys are in my space a little too much.
Hey, this is Speakeasy, sophisticated sports talk. The man behind the bar, the one and only Carebear here. You already know what it is. The man to my right, he needs no introduction. That's LaShawn, Shady, McCoy, 2-5, 2 live. And now it's time for us to call it quits. We salute you. We'll see you Sunday night after the game. Bills, Ravens, there's no better place to be than to Speakeasy. Peace.